to discuss matter and its characteristics, solar system, light and sound, computer, forces, simple machines and instruments. Let's start. Question 1 is, which of the following is correct about June 21? Option A, sun is directly overhead to the Tropic of Capricorn. This happens on 21st December. Okay, that's why 21 December is the longest day and shortest night of the year. Okay. Option B, southern hemisphere experience summer solstice. It also happens in same day, 21 December or 22 December. Okay, this is the same thing. On the same day, option A and B happen. That's why on this day, there is the longest day and shortest night. Option C, earth experience equal day and equal night. That happens on 21 March and 23 September. Okay, that is the equal day and equal night. Option D, Arctic Circle experience continuous 6-month daylight. Yes, this happened on June 21. This is correct option about 20. Option D. Option D is right answer here. Next is, you are working on MS Word application. Which of the following is volatile memory? That stores all the data of MS Word application that is currently running on the computer. Option A, hard disk. Hard disk is a primary storage location for the document. Okay. Option B, ROM, that is called ROM, ROM, and its full form is read only memory. It only help in start and run the program. Option C, RAM. RAM is random access memory, and this is right answer here. It store all the data of MS Word application that is currently running on the computer. Option C is right answer here. Option D, flash drive. Flash drive is the external memory storage device. Okay, it help in the transport data from one computer to another. Okay, so right answer here is option C only. Next question is, opaque object casts one shadow in the morning and evening while second shadow at noon. So what are 1 and 2? Opaque objects. Let me show you with the diagram. Okay, let's think about this. This is an opaque object. Okay, this is opaque object and this is east and this is west. Okay, in the morning sun is here in the east. Okay, when sun is here, then light come here, then light come here, and shadow will here. Okay, so shadow will like this. This is the shadow. Okay, but in the this is morning time. Okay, this is when it is noon. When it is noon, noon is here. Okay, then sun will be here on the head of the object. Okay, when the sun is here, the shadow will be here like this, small. Okay, but when it means if the difference between the object and the light source is minimum, then the shadow will be decrease. But when it goes to the west, sun is here, this is the sun here, then the light comes from here and shadow will be here. Okay, here is the distance, here is the much distance, here is much distance, but here is the lesser distance. It means when sun is in east or west or in the morning or in the evening, okay, the shadow will be longer, but in the noon shadow will be shorter. Okay, so opaque object casts dash shadow in the morning. So big in the morning, and in the morning and evening both there are the big shadows. Dash shadow at noon while small shadow in the noon. Okay, big in the morning evening but small in the noon. Okay, because in the noon their sun is over the head of the object. Okay, that's why the shadow will be small. Option A is right answer here, big and small respectively. Next question is, which among the following mineral is used to build airplanes, wires and cables and beverages can? Iron. Iron is used for making, yes, iron is for making some alloys like steel. Okay, and this is also used for making utensils, cookwares, Gold is used for making jewelry. Aluminum is used to build airplanes. Wires, cables and beverages are made up of aluminium. Okay. And cobalt used mainly in the batteries. Okay. And it also used in making alloys. But right answer here for airplane wires and cable is aluminium. Option C is right answer here. Next is a change in which the substance can get back into its original form is called physical change. Which of the following is a physical change? Let's check. Burning of paper. When we burn a paper, it changes into ashes. Okay. So paper composition is different, and in ashes it is in carbon form. So it means it is a chemical change. Okay. It is not a physical change. Okay. In chemical change, mainly object can change their composition. Bursting of crackers. When we burst the crackers, obviously that is a chemical change because they completely change their composition. Okay. Cooking of food. Cooking of food is also a chemical change because after cooking food, the cooked food has different composition, and because they react with water, oxygen, etc., and they chemically changed. Melting of ice. When ice melt, it come into water. Okay. And water and ice both have same chemical formula, that is H2O. It means that is only physical change, not chemical change. Okay. So right answer here is option D only. Next question is, which of the following is the largest satellite in the solar system? In the solar system, the largest satellite is Ganymede. Option is right answer here. Phobos. Phobos is a natural satellite that is the largest and innermost of the two moons of Mars. Okay. Option C, Callisto. Callisto is also a natural satellite, but it is the third largest moon in the solar system. Okay. And it is the moon. It is also the moon of Jupiter. Option D, Moon. Moon is the natural satellite of Earth. Okay. So we know that Moon. But here the largest satellite in the solar system, that is Ganymede. Option A is right answer here. Next is, which of the following instrument is used to measure the current, voltage and resistance? Let's check. Option A, ammeter. Ammeter is used to measure electric current. What we can measure by this? Electric current. Okay. In amperes. Option B, potentiometer. Potentiometer is used to control electrical device such as volume control on audio equipments. Okay, there we use potentiometer. Third one is multimeter. And multimeter is the right answer here, that the following instrument is used to measure the current, voltage and resistance. Option C is right answer here. And fourth one, power factor meter. It is used to measure the power factor on AC current. Okay, on AC circuit mainly it is used to measure the power current, how much power current is coming in AC circuit. Okay, so here right answer is multimeter. Option C is right answer here. Next question is, which one of the following will not be attracted by a magnet? Yes. Which will not attracted by magnet? Option A, fridge door. It can be attracted because it is made up of iron. Magnet can attract the objects which are made up of iron. Okay. So fridge door can be attracted. Sheet of paper, no, this cannot be attracted because it is not made up of iron. Option B is right answer here. Option C, iron nail. Iron nail are made up of iron. And D, steel plate. Steel plate is the alloy of iron. Okay, so it can also be attracted by the magnet. So which cannot be attracted? Sheet of paper. Option B is right answer here. Next question is, which of the following planet is also called the twin of the earth? Twin of the earth, which planet is that? Option A, Mars. Basically twin of the earth, which planet is that? That is the Venus planet. Okay, but why it is twin? Due to similar size, mass and rocky composition, it is the twin of Venus. Option C is right answer here. Next question is, An ocean current is a continuous directed movement of sea water generated by forces acting upon it. Okay, because of their heating and cooling qualities, they affect weather and climate. How do ocean current transfer heat in the ocean? This is actually, we are talking about the water cycle. Okay, where the water changes stages, okay, and come into the weather, then again it come into the ground. Okay, so by which method the ocean current transfer heat in the ocean? By which method? That method is known as convection method. Option is right answer here. Do you know what is convection? It is a movement of fluid by heating difference, like water to water vapors. Okay, okay, because there is a heat difference between the upper layer of the water in the ocean and on the upper layer of the earth. When hot breeze come on the layer of the sea, then what happen? Then the upper layer of the water will be get evaporated. Okay, they change into water vapor. So option A right and that method is called convection method, and this is the right answer here. Option B, radiation. By radiation, no. Solar radiation provide energy for evaporation, but it is not the method. Okay. By conduction, what is the conduction method? Do you know that? Conduction means when water evaporate, then it leaves some energy to the cooler layer of the water. Okay, below the warmer layer. That is called the conduction of heat. Okay. Evaporation, we all know that when water change in the presence of sunlight, when water change into the vapor, that is called evaporation. Okay, so right answer here is the convection method through which the ocean current transfer into heat in the ocean. Okay, option is right answer here. Next question is, which of the following is the unit used to measure the distance between stars? Meter. Option A, meter. Meter is used to measure the length between 2 points. Okay, length between 2 points. Okay, but not it cannot measure the length of the between two stars. Okay, second one, light year, and light year is the right answer here. We can use the unit light year. Okay, for measuring the distance between stars. Third one is stellar mile. Stellar mile is used, it is also a unit of distance. It is used to measure the distance between earth and star. Okay, between earth and star we can measure the difference by the stellar mile. Okay, but it has some restriction, or it has some range. Okay, last one is centimeter. Centimeter is a very small unit of measuring length. Very small distance can be measured by centimeter. But for star to star measurement, we use light year. Option B is right answer here. Next is, it is a device that uses a visible light to generate images of muscles, bone and structure inside the human body for investigation of disease. What it is called? This is called X-ray machine. We all know that. Okay, in the hospitals, doctor do X-ray. By X-ray machine, we can detect the inner organs disease. Okay. Here are some options given. That first one is the metal detector machine, and metal detector machine is used to detect landmines. Okay, and sometimes weapons, guns. We use the metal detector machine. Okay, for safety purpose. B is fax machine. Fax machine is used to send and receive document electrically. Third one is Xerox machine. We use this machine to copy document or for carbon copy. Okay, so right answer here D, X-ray machine. Next question is, in which of the following activity friction is least involved? Do you know what is friction? Friction force we have studied in the 4th class. Okay, friction is the force which resists the motion on a surface, that is called friction. Okay, when a wooden box pushed along a floor, the floor is making a frictional force. Okay, so here is the frictional force involved. B, sliding down a slide. When we sliding down a slide on a surface, obviously if we are sliding, it means we are sliding on a surface. Then there the surfaces are involved for frictional force. Third one is lifting a heavy weight. Oh, Lifting a heavy weight, it means there is not the involvement of frictional force, because when we lifting some weight, there is not any other surface is here. So if there is not any surface, it means no frictional force, because it can be, yes, it can be pulled by it can be created by the other surface. Option D, a ball is rolling on the floor. Yes, there is also a frictional force of the surface where the ball is rolling. So right answer here, friction is not involved, that is lifting a heavy weight. Option C is right answer here. Question 14 is, the element does not react with other elements and is also found in the atmosphere of planets like Jupiter and Saturn. Which element is this? This is helium, which cannot react with the other elements. Okay, hydrogen can react with the oxygen and make H2O, any water. Carbon also can react with many gases like oxygen, make carbon dioxide. Nitrogen also react with oxygen and make nitrogen dioxide, nitroxide. Actually, I am taking here example oxygen because it is available in the air. That's why I am taking example of both of them or for the reaction. But helium cannot react with the any gas or any element. So helium is right answer here. Next is, light travel in straight line with the speed of 300 into 10 to the power 6 meter per second. Okay, that is right answer here. You should learn this unit or this value. Next is, metals are generally hard with a few exceptions. Which of the following metal is so soft that it can be easily cut with a knife? That metal is sodium, which can easily cut with knife. Silver is soft metal, but it cannot cut with knife. Copper is also soft metal, but it cannot be cut with knife. Gold is also soft, but cannot cut with a knife. But sodium is very, very soft and we can easily cut with the knife. Okay. But silver, copper and gold, they can be molded easily, but they cannot be cut with the knife. So right answer here is option C only. Next is, the CPU is an important part of your computer. You might call it the computer's brain. What does CPU stand for? CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. Option A is right answer here. Next question is, volume can be defined as the amount of space that a substance or object occupy or that is enclosed within a container. Which of the following tool would you use to measure volume? Let's see the option. Option A, compass. Yes, compass we use for knowing about the directions like north, south, etc. Okay, so that is not used for measuring volume. Option B, weighing balance. Weighing balance used for measure weight. Okay. Third one, graduated cylinder. Yes, this is used for measuring the volume. Okay. And fourth one, ruler. Ruler is measuring for distance. Okay, it measures the distance. But volume can be measured by cylinder only. It can measure the width. It can measure the length. Okay, but it cannot measure volume. Cylinder can measure the volume. Option C is right answer here. Next question is question 19. Meteoroids are larger space rocks that orbit around the sun in the solar system, where it is mostly found. So let me show you the diagram of the meteors. This is the diagram of this is the diagram of solar system. Okay, and you can see that here it is sun and here are the planets in the sequence. Okay, so in Mars and Jupiter there is a belt of asteroids, okay, or minor planets. That belt is called asteroid belt. Option A, but it is not right answer here. Option B, inside the mesosphere. No, we cannot find the meteoroids inside the mesosphere. Mesosphere is the layer of atmosphere, okay, where is the temperature is very much down and very much cold is there. Okay, but this is not the part of solar system. Okay, third one is Kuiper belt, and Kuiper belt is right answer here, where here we can find meteoroids and larger space rock, and it is here. Okay, beyond Neptune, there is the layer of meteoroids and larger space rocks, and this is known as Kuiper belt. Okay, so right answer here is option C only. This is the asteroid belt asteroid belt, okay, between Mars and Jupiter. And here beyond Neptune, that is called Kuiper belt. Option A, C is right answer here. Next question is the term associated with the processing of computer speed is, let's check. First one is CPS. CPS is associated with the finger speed on the mouse, okay, that is called CPS. Second one is bits. Bits is a fundamental block of all digital information in the computer. Third one, MIPS. MIPS means millions instruction per second, and yes, this is the right answer here. That term associated with the processing of computer speed, and it measures the how fast processor can execute instructions, that is called MIPS, okay. Option C is right answer here. And JPG is a format for saving the images or storing all the digital data of images, that is the file format, okay. But MIPS is the right answer here. Next question is select the correct statement. First one, Allo is the most volcanically active body in the solar system. Absolutely yes, right, absolutely right. And second is the largest 4 moons of the planet Jupiter were discovered by the Galileo Galilei. This is also absolutely correct. Third one, Titan is the smallest moon in the solar system. This is wrong. This is not smallest moon, okay. Smallest moon name is the Deimos, Deimos, okay. And fourth one, Venus and Earth have only 1 moon each. Earth have 1 moon, but Venus have 0 moons. Venus does not have any moon, okay. In the solar system there are 2 planets which don't have moons, that is the Mercury, which do not have moon, and Venus, that do not have moon, okay. They have 0 moons. So this is incorrect statement. So third and fourth, they both are the incorrect statement. And here they asked about correct statement. It means 1 and 2 correct only. Option A is right answer here. Next question is unscramble the given letter to find the name of reflection of sound that arrive to the listener with a delay after the direct sound. Let's unscramble all the words. First one is the frequency. FREQUENCY. Second is echo. Third is speed. Fourth is decibel. Okay. So when reflection of sound, it means that is called echo. Reflection of sound is known as echo. Frequency means measuring the rate, okay, rate of the sound per minute per second, that is called frequency. Speed we all know that what is speed of the sound, okay. And next is decibel. Decibel is the unit to measure the sound, that is called decibel, okay, like 20 decibel, 13 decibel, 18 decibel. This is the unit of the sound, okay. So right answer here is echo, which is the reflection of sound. Next is which of the following cannot be found in the given worded. Let's check. A first class lever. Do you know what is first class lever? That is a system where the fulcrum, that is called joint, okay, joint is position between the effort and the force, okay, like a weighing scale, you can see that, okay. This is the weighing scale, okay. Here that is the fulcrum and force is applied here, okay. Then they are force is applied here and load is applied in the both the directions similarly, okay. That is called first class lever. And we have first class lever like seesaw, okay. That is also first class lever because the fulcrum or force is on the joint, okay. So here we have what word in the grid? Vertebrae. Vertebrae is the word which is associated with the first class lever, okay, because the first class lever or the fulcrum is here joint, okay. That is position between the effort, like Atlanto oscillator joint, okay. When vertebrae is connected with the skull, That joint is called, yes, first class lever, option A. We can find here. A third class lever. Do you know what is third class lever? When the force is applied from the one end but load is there on the second end, like an X. Okay, here the force is applied from the one end but the load is here on the second end. Okay, here we have knife here, and KNIFE. Okay, knife is the third class lever, like X. Knife, we apply the force on the one end. So here we apply force from this end. Okay, here we apply the force, and here the load show the force. Okay, it means this is the third class lever. Knife is the right answer here, and we can find knife here. Third one is the instrument used to measure the purity of milk. That instrument is known as lactometer. Okay. Fourth one, a unit of expressing distance of stars. That is light year. Okay, light year. And one more unit is here. The name is parsec. PARSEC. Okay, these are the both units where we can find the measurement of the distance between stars. Okay, here we can found light year, no, but we have parsec here. Okay, so what we don't have in the grid, we don't have lactometer in the grid. So option C is right answer here, which we cannot found in the grid. Next question is, identify the common property of the substance listed in the box. This is mercury, this is glycerin, and this is vinegar. Mercury is an element, glycerin is a solution, vinegar is a solution. Okay, so let's check the option. Option A, all are pure element. No, this is wrong, because mercury only is pure element, and but other two are the solutions. B, they all are liquids. Yes, mercury is also in liquid form. We can found glycerin and vinegar are also liquid. This is right. Third one, all are soluble in water. No, wrong. Mercury is not soluble in water. D, all are transparent. No, mercury is in silver shade, not transparent. So only option B, all are liquids, right answer here. Next question is, which of the following statement are correct? Let's check. First, light passes completely through the translucent object. This is incorrect. Do you know? Light passes not completely but partially, or very small amount of light can be passed through translucent object. Completely they can pass in the transparent object, not translucent. Translucent can only pass light very partially. Number 2, the object that give out their own light are called non-luminous object. No, these are known as luminous object. This is also wrong statement. Third one, light travel in a straight line. This is correct. Light travel in the straight line. Fourth one, candle is an example of luminous object. This is also right. Candle emit on light, na? That's why it is a luminous object. Option 4 is also correct. So they are asking for correct statement. So 3 and 4 only. Option D is right answer here. So kids, here we learn about the chapter Science and Technology. Repeat this video, learn all the questions and their options also. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel KVS Coach. And don't forget to press bell icon to get notification for each new video. Thank you. Bye-bye.